Hello, first grade friends. Mr. Stowe's back to read another story. I have a great story today, a good bedtime story called Goodnight Moon. And it's a level 14. There's a 14 on there. It's from school. Goodnight Moon by Margaret Wise Brown. She's the author. The illustrator is Clement Hurd. Goodnight Moon. My boys Sam and John loved hearing this book before bedtime. And my student Lucy, I know this is one of her favorite books too. Goodnight Moon. And you've been reading about the moon and listening to or watching videos about the moon this week in your lessons. So this is a good book to read this week. Goodnight Moon. In the great green room, there was a telephone and a red balloon and a picture of, they don't tell us yet. Do you see pictures though? See what's in those pictures. The cow jumping over the moon. And there were 3 little bears sitting on chairs. And 2 little kittens and a pair of mittens and a little toy house and a young mouse. So there's kittens and mittens and a toy house and a mouse. You see all those things? And you're right, it's a rhyming book. You heard those rhyming words. There's the toy house. You see mittens hanging, kittens playing, and a comb and a brush and a bowl full of mush and a quiet old lady who was whispering, "Hush." Mush doesn't sound very good, but it's like oatmeal. Good night, room. A lot of things in that room to say goodnight to. Good night, moon. Good night, cow, jumping over the moon. Good night, light and the red balloon. Good night, bears. Good night, chairs. I know you can see the bears and the chairs on the wall right up there. And the light and the red balloon. Good night, kittens, and good night, mittens. Good night, clocks, and good night, socks. That's right. It says clocks. There must be more than one then. Clocks with an S on the end. Do you see a clock? Oh, on the fireplace. Do you see another clock anywhere? Oh, next to the bed right there, yeah. And you saw the socks hanging over here. Good night, little house. And good night, mouse. Mouse is really small there. And the little house. Good night, comb. And good night, brush. Where do you see those things? Right next to the bed, the table. Good night, nobody. Good night, mush. And good night to the old lady, whispering, "Hush." Who is the old lady? Grandma? Auntie? Babysitter? Who could it be? I don't know. Good night, stars. Good night, air. Good night, noises everywhere. Can't see noises, you can just hear them. But that's just normal. You just say goodnight to those noises. And you can drift off to sleep. And that is the end of Goodnight Moon. Are you asleep yet? I hope not. Maybe it'll help you get to sleep tonight. I hope you're well. Be kind. Do good. I'll be back to read another story soon. Bye, first graders.